Hey there, everyone. At the end of the week, I typically do a little weekly review, and this week we've got a top three tips. I work with a lot of leaders, business owners, entrepreneurs, and come across a lot of lessons through the week. And so I figured I'd start today with our top three. I'm going to share my screen and we'll see if this works. And if it does, brilliant. If it doesn't, then we'll see how that all plays out once the recording is over. But I hope you can see this. We've got three different business entities that we're a part of here, and Access Virtual Staffing is our virtual assistant business. We've got the Morning Rush community, and then David Rush Partners Consulting. So today's topic is three things that can change your business, will change your business, and they involve focus, leverage, and how do we grow. So the top three is the myth that sometimes busy is the same as productive. And a lot of people are very busy through the week, but does it produce the results that they're looking for? We're going to dig into what are you focused on and how are you focused. Two is leverage through people. Are you doing it all yourself? Or are you finding ways to leverage other resources, whether it's people or systems? There's different ways to ensure that you are not doing it all yourself, because that can be highly taxing and weighs on you and diminishes the actual output that you're meant to create that is the most productive, which is back to lesson number one. And then three, the community. How's the community around you? Are you in communities that create and help you create momentum? Because a lot of times the people that surround us are the ones that either lift us up or drag us down. And so we're going to get into each of these in a little more detail. Let's talk about, I love AI. Did this all through AI, and somewhat looks like me and somewhat doesn't. That's the fun thing of this. But are you focusing on what matters? The things that matter most in your business. And I've got three things here that move the needle the most. One is revenue. Is what you're doing growing your business? Income producing activity. Some call it IPA, income producing activity. So the things you're doing actually producing income or leading to it? Or do we need to get real and say, actually, no? Relationships. Your relationships. Are you doing things that are strengthening relationships or not? Like, are you building them? Because business is built on relationships. So we want to be intentional about how we do that. And then results. Are we creating lasting impact? There's obviously the initial top line revenue, but what are the results? What are the things aside from revenue that are happening inside the business? Is it measured, monitored, and how are we doing that? So you might want to ask yourself, what really matters? What can I eliminate? What can I delegate? I often say automate, eliminate, delegate. Is there something you can automate? Is there something you can eliminate? Is there something you can delegate so that you can focus on the things that are most important to you? So remember, time is a limited resource and focus is a choice. You get to choose how you focus or not and what you're focused on. And at the end of the day, if it's 7 o'clock and you say, man, I didn't get anything done that I wanted to get done, was it your fault? Are you a victim, or did you choose what you ended up doing? Let's go to number two. Lesson number two, leverage through people. Stop doing everything yourself. I find a lot of leaders even say, like, man, I wish I didn't have to do all this stuff, or I'm doing it all myself, or I'm the only one who can do it. When you learn how to train people and leverage people who have skill sets that actually might be better than yours, if you just train them to do what you know and what you do, or bring in experts that can do some of the stuff that you are busy doing, and they may do it better than you. So find the right people, leverage. We here at Access Virtual Staffing, we find incredible virtual assistants for business leaders that can really help to alleviate bottlenecks, alleviate admin burdens, and allow you to focus more on growing the business and working on the business rather than working in the business. And that's what's draining your time and your energy. And you might want to ask this question, can I afford to hire help? And it's not how much is doing everything myself costing me. How much is doing everything yourself costing you? If you're doing $10 an hour tasks, not the best use of your time. So you want to find out how to leverage and delegate those tasks. So delegate today, focus on growth, and create freedom for yourself. Number three, community creates momentum. We had an incredible conversation this morning on the Morning Rush. If you ever want to join our conversations and community, it's themorningrush.org. And we meet every one Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But we really discovered that the community, it was like family. But what it also did was it inspires us. People are sharing. We had an incredible gal named Leah come on, and she was young and she was like building her own business ever since she was 12 and created an incredible following for herself. And then she was coaching people, and we were all sitting there watching and said, man, like that's inspiring what she's been able to do as such a young individual. And it inspired us, but we often inspire one another. We also hold each other accountable. We see the momentum somebody else has. It inspires you to kind of do some of the things that they're doing. Gives us new perspectives and new opportunities. So you want to get in the right room. I have a business networking group on Thursday mornings, and it just elevates the way I look at business. It elevates my openness to what other people are doing. And then also we just share business ideas and business referrals with one another, which also helps us grow and scale our businesses. So are you in the right room? Are you around the right communities? Are they lifting you higher, or are they dragging you down? And if they're dragging you down, you want to eliminate. And if you're not getting lifted higher, or the people around you are not lifting you higher, you might want to find those people. So let's wrap it up. 3 actions to take this week. Reclaim your time, scale your business, live your life. First, 1, focus on what matters. Identify your 3 highest impact activities, eliminate or minimize the rest, protect time for what moves the needle. Focus creates clarity. Clarity creates massive results. Number 2, leverage through people. Delegate or offload what you don't need to do. Empower your team or VA, and focus on leading, not just doing. Leverage is the multiplier that unlocks freedom. And 3, grow through community. Surround yourself with growth-minded people, show up, share, and learn, invest in relationships that push you forward. The right community accelerates your growth and keeps you accountable. So 1 week, 3 actions, big results. I say this often, reclaim your time. Are you using your time wisely? Is it really the best use of your time? And can you automate, eliminate, delegate? How are you scaling your business? Live your best life, and you've got this. This was a fun first take at the weekly review. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments, feedback, or otherwise, feel free to put it in the comments below. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this all pans out. And certainly more to come as I figure out how to stop the recording here, and have a great day. With that, have a great day wherever you are. Give a comment, reach out, talk soon.